Netherlands. Used to have a house, left it to the mouse, got an old RV. Got Penelope, she's in 1983. When your little friends from the Netherlands, bad Penelope. And loves taking pictures and patterns left design. Penelope loves driving till the end of time. Well, RV-licious, if you like a vibe, please subscribe, please subscribe. Hello.
Warmth.
Warmth. I'm turning on the petroleum heater because it's been snowing in the Netherlands. We're having a bowl of happy nuts.
Happy nuts, yes.
Reason I got the petroleum heater on the table so I can adjust the flame a little bit. And when I get it hot, and I can turn it down a little bit with the button here. But the petroleum is very nice and it's saving our life. There's one catch to it. The petroleum is very expensive. Let's go under the table for a second.
Okie-dokie.
That's our canister of petroleum. This is 20 liter of petroleum or kerosene. It's a kerosene heater. And 20 liter lasts us about 2 weeks.
Yeah, depending on the weather. We always try to postpone putting it on to the afternoon, late afternoon.
Yeah.
So it can last longer.
And now it's 4 o'clock, the sun just went under. And it's the time to turn it on. It's getting nice and hot. The cost for the petroleum for the 20 liters is 55 euros. For the month, that would be 2 times 55 euros, 40 liters of petroleum. 2 times 55 euros is 110 euros. That is a lot of money for us. That is a lot of money for us. It's a big expense. It's actually cheaper to use that on diesel to drive south, but that's not possible with all the lockdowns. What we're not driving on fuel, because since we bought the van, end of September 2020, we fueled up only one time. So the fuel lasts us until almost at the end of January, almost for September, October, November, December, January. Almost 5 months on one tank. It's only because of the lockdown. Another big cost that we have is groceries. But we have been lucky enough that our viewers sent us grocery coupons.
Yes, thank you.
Since for Christmas and since December we've been getting grocery coupons. Because groceries are very expensive in the Netherlands. But it's a cost that's for everybody different, because we don't eat meat. We spend no money on meat, but we do spend more money on vegetarian products, which are sometimes more expensive than meat. We are 2 persons in the van, so we have double the food costs than a single person would have. But we don't have a pet, so we don't have money. We don't have to spend money on
dog food, cat food. No, yeah, there you go. That will shut them up for a second or two. We will introduce you to buymeacoffee.com, which has the possibility of supporting us occasionally, or if you are a true fan of the show, you can support us yearly for the mere amount of 50 euros.
And we're not really using it for coffee, but we use it for videos. So it will guarantee that we can bring you the videos that we want to bring you by paying for a paid campsite. So everything, all the cups of coffee are going back towards bringing you more videos.
Put it straight into the channel again.
So having said that, do check that out, but let's do the presentation
Okay.
of our monthly costs.
Yes.
So we have three kinds of costs. Yearly costs, quarterly costs, which is every 3 months, and monthly costs. Let's start with the yearly costs.
Yes, we have Roadside Assistance Europe, and that costs us $89.95 for a year.
Then we pay for our camper parking app, the app that helps us find a parking spot for the night. So we chose for a premium option because that allows us to search on criteria like paid campsite versus free campsite versus campsite with electricity or a shower. For the year, for our camper parking app is €9.99.
Let's talk about our quarterly costs, meaning our costs we have to pay once every 3 months. That's our campervan road tax, which is €156. And because we drive a diesel, in the Netherlands you have to pay diesel emission tax, which amounts to €24 every 3 months.
So then our monthly costs. These are the costs that we have to pay every month.
Yes, starting with our health care insurance. It's the most basic package out there, and that's for the amount of €188.90.
That's the big one. That's the one that we most struggle to pay every month. Then we have our campervan insurance. The insurance for the campervan is €15.14 every month. It's the basic insurance that you legally need. So without extras, and that reason for that is that the van is too old to be insured for any extras.
And then we have our all-year travel insurance for the amount of €7.43. It covers the Netherlands and also Europe, just in case the lockdown will end.
Then we have our liability insurance. That's if you accidentally break somebody else's property, like on a camper spot, and you sit in your neighbor's chair and you crack through it. Not that has happened, but in case that happens, that's what the liability insurance is for. It's €5.23.
And last but not least, our mobile data phone bill, which is €37.50 per month. Seeing we are in the lockdown in the Netherlands, unlimited data is ideal for us at the moment. It also covers Europe, and they give us 22 gigabytes to spend it in the Europes.
So the total van life costs every month are €254.20.
Wonderful.
As you guys just have seen, our monthly costs are pretty low. They're actually 5 times lower than our costs were when we were still living in our house in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
And because we have these low costs every month, that's the reason we've been successfully able to live van life.
Yep.
And because the low costs, we have also been pretty pandemic proof.
Yep.
And with a bit of regular income, can you imagine how much money we could save? Now, over the last 5 years, our biggest failure is that we did not find regular income from working as digital nomads. We were on the right path before the corona happened.
Indeed.
And had we not broken down and had the work not stopped because of the corona crisis, we could have put a lot of money our way already.
Yep. Indeed.
Unfortunately, that did not happen.
No.
But the moment that we do find regular income, we just if we keep living like we have been living for the last 5 years, we will be able to put a lot of money aside.
Yeah.
And we're both ready for that to happen. It's been it's been difficult finding the work, and everybody working from home now
Yeah.
has made it
Not made
even
it
more
easier.
difficult.
Yeah.
Now suddenly working from home is considered normal, while in our first 5 years it was considered abnormal. Now it's the trend. It's the new normal, is working from home. So it's become even more difficult to compete.
Yep.
And the other thing that creates income is our YouTube channel, the donations, the grocery coupons, the monthly support has helped us enormously, tremendously.
Well, here you go, my dear. Let me say goodbye. Yeah, thank you for watching. And we hope you enjoyed our little presentation. To the next one.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye.